Welcome back to the podcast. We're still at the vacation location. We out here rhyming right now. And as you can see, I posted all the picks already. If you guys want to just look at it, go along your way because this is going to be a very short slate. And this should be a very short video as well. Only a 4-game slate on the weekend, Saturday. They had like one other early game, I believe, between the 76ers and the Phoenix Suns. So you already know about the 76ers on the road. They do struggle. So look out for a close game. Maybe the Suns win in that one. But we're going to get into our selections from point guard all the way to center for today's slate. That's going to start in 6 hours. So we're looking at point guard position. And the newly acquired Derrick Rose to the New York Knicks is already at $4,800. They dropped his price from a very nice debut against the Washington Wizards. Only 20 minutes. And this is the thing. Derrick Rose is on the Knicks. Tom Thibodeau loves Derrick Rose. He's going to get minutes. I promise you. And when he's on the court, he's going to focus the offense through Derrick Rose. As you can see, 7-11, 14 points, 4 steals, 6 assists, 3 rebounds. He looks rejuvenated. He was 5,300. Now he's at 48. Please take full advantage of this because he's going to be in a situation where he's going to be taking control probably of that second unit. I don't know if he's going to be starting. He might be thrusted in the starting role because Elfrid Payton is really not that much of a great point guard. But you like the scoring punch off the bench, even though they have Emmanuel Quickley. So I think it's best for Rose to start and then keep Emmanuel Quickley in that role, running that second unit because he is very, very potent of a guard. And then we're going to move on to the shooting guard position at 6K. We're looking at Tyler Herro back from the COVID-19 protocols. And this man's price has been dropping for a while now, all the way up from 7,400. Now he's at 6K even. He's going to get over, double-digit shots. As you can see, 15, 13, 15, 15 the last couple games. He might be a little rusty, but this is a play-up game, all right? You got Miami, who's been struggling, but a very tough team. Still eking out wins. And now going up against the Utah Jazz, who have been super elite. They just beat the Milwaukee Bucks the night before, and they stomped on them. So this is a second leg of a back-to-back. I don't know if you're going to get a tired Utah Jazz team, but Tyler Herro is going to need to knock down his threes in order for this team to keep it close. So you're going to be looking at Tyler Herro. I think Duncan Robinson as well is going to be another cheap option to have in this game. If you don't feel comfortable with paying 6K with Tyler Herro, even though he's super, super cheap. But they're going to need their three-point shooters. That's Herro, that's Duncan Robinson, and maybe some Kendrick Nunn. But Tyler Herro is way too cheap at 6K. All right. Small forward, we're looking at Kelly Oubre going up against a high-pace game against the Brooklyn Nets. If you haven't noticed, if you guys have been losing bets on the Nets, just pay attention. You have to pay attention. 500 and above, we win. We already 8-1 against 500 and above. 500 and below, we're like 2-7. It's not good. We play up to our competition because obviously this is a test for them. And if you noticed in some of the important games that the Nets have had against the Clippers, you saw the reactions after the game after they won because they're trying to test their trio against the elite of the NBA. And then when it comes to Detroit Pistons of the world or Magic, it's like, who cares? We'll just run up down the court. We'll score. And maybe in the fourth quarter, we'll try. All right. So, but for the purposes of this, Kelly Oubre, obviously this is going to be a competitive game because Golden State Warriors are above 500. They're going to need Kelly Oubre. They're going to need Andrew Wiggins to help Steph Curry score because our trio is super, super potent. Kevin Durant is going to be back for this game. They're going to need Kelly Oubre to score. As you can see, he had 38 DK in his prior game against Orlando, playing well over 30 minutes. He just needs to knock down his threes, and he'll be viable at that 6,300 price. Next, we're looking at this Houston and New York Knicks game again, and Jayshawn Tate is filling in at power forward here, power forward, small forward, because Christian Wood is out, Victor Oladipo is out. They have a ton of injuries on the Houston Rockets side. They're going to need Jayshawn Tate, Ben McLemore, those type of guys to come into the lineup and be thrusted into some minutes. And Jayshawn Tate has done a good job. 29 minutes, and 35 against Miami, knocking down some shots. Doesn't take much threes. He's in the paint area, working that middle, but has been very productive and is only 4,700. They dropped his price $300 in salary, and that is a steal to have someone that's going to get over 30 minutes, under 5K, and against the Knicks. It should be a close game, close competitive game. They're going to need him. All right, and at the center position, we're going to look at Nerlens Noel at 3,900. I understand Isaiah Stewart probably didn't come through for you guys yesterday, but that was, like I said, that was a punt play. You didn't have to be forced with him. I know a lot of people had him because the minutes and minutes equal money, but he did not perform. Nerlens Noel, on the other hand, is going to be thrusted into the starting rotation with Mitchell Robinson breaking his right hand. So now Nerlens Noel at center. Is a threat for a double-double. Obviously, this is a limited sample size because he's getting limited minutes. Against Washington, only 16 minutes, 4 points, 4 rebounds, but those blocks are key, and that's going to boost his DK price eventually and his DK, production. As you can see here, 3 blocks, 3 blocks, 3 blocks, 5 blocks. And that's absolutely insane. He's going to get blocks, and he's going to be very active on the boards. He's going to get over 20 minutes. I think this is a lock. I feel more comfortable about him because he is a veteran in the game. And he's going to be banging with Demarcus Cousins, who is under 7K now. And he's going to be the starting center. They're going to need him with Victor Oladipo out. They're missing some scores. So Houston Rockets are going to lean on John Wall, Demarcus Cousins. And even limited minutes, Demarcus Cousins is dangerous. He can stretch the defense at the three-point line. As you can see, 3 for 4 against Miami. Definitely dominant in the paint with 11 rebounds and has the ability to do a couple assists here and there. So he is a candidate to get 40 DK at 6,500. It's way too cheap. He hasn't been in this cheap since the San Antonio game. And with these minutes he's going to be getting, he's a must. He still is very talented, a little slower now in his age, but still very, very talented. And then last but not least, we like Eric Gordon. With those injuries, like I said, Victor Oladipo being out, Eric Gordon is going to be the main scorer. New York plays very good defense, but they're going to need Eric Gordon to knock down those threes. And as you can see, he took 23s the last 2 games combined, only made 7 of them, which is a decent percentage, not too great, but he is a lethal 3-point shooter. And if he's hot, then that 5,800 price is going to easily pay dividends for you guys. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MessNSD. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 300 followers, subscribers, so I can give you guys some money. All right? I know you want that money. Just get to 300. Tell a friend. Sub. All right? Thank you guys. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Peace out.